Okay, session 2 of the 30-day boot camp. We're just going to extend a little bit up from where we were in the last session. So if you remember, the last session was about kind of the basics and the fundamentals of the square-to-square swing at address, and then what we're trying to do, or what we're trying to accomplish through the impact area. We were doing just those swings where the club went to about knee-high on the back swing, knee-high on the through swing. I'm really excited about this video and this session because I kind of overlooked this for a long time, and I often overlook it because it seems like such a small segment of things that we can work on. But in this long form, in this 30-day boot camp, we actually have time to work on everything we need to work on. So today specifically, we're going to work on what happens after that club gets to about knee-high in the follow-through. And this is going to be really helpful to you guys as we start hitting balls, as we start getting into longer swings. It's just going to get us a lot more in sync and in harmony in the through swing and through impact. So I'm going to get right into just the mechanics of what we're going for first. And we're just going to talk about this side of the swing, since our session yesterday, or our first session, talked about what the club was doing on the backswing, what the right leg was doing, and so on. From that point where the club head's about knee high, we can really start to feel like we extend and stand up with our upper body and up with our spine. And this is really cool because that feeling, or that sensation, is actually a speed increasing sensation. So typically what we see here is through about this point right here, we might have a lot of speed, and then the hips kind of start slowing down, and the upper body starts slowing down, and the hands start slowing down, and the club eventually slows down after it passes the hands, and that's where we see a lot of flipping. And that's okay. It's somewhat unavoidable to some degree because the club head has so much speed. But the better that we move through impact and beyond into the follow-through, the longer we can maintain those impact alignments, the longer we can keep that radius consistent. So we're going to have a lot more consistent contact. So today, or this second session, is focused all on what the club and what the body's doing after it's at about knee-high. And it's really just the spine's going from where it was pretty much bent over through here through impact. It's going to start to straighten up and stand up. And so what we're looking for out of this session is a finished position where the club is at about belly button high and we're fully upright. So I'm standing completely upright now. So we're going to still do our backswing to about knee high, but we're going to feel the extension and the posture change to go up and stand up in the follow through. So we'll get set up, brace the trail leg, set the handle for sweet spot contact, turn back, turn through, and we're going to go up. We're going to stand really tall. Our chest is going to be up. Our spine's going to be really erect. We're going to do that again. Set it. You can do this with me, obviously, or you can just listen to this and do it later by yourself. But set it, turn back, turn through and extend, and really get the sensation that your spine is going from bent over here at the ball to extended and standing straight up in the follow through. As we do that, the club should just move still in harmony with your sternum or with your body. So it should be pretty much straight out in front of you. We still have those impact alignments that we set at address. We've just got everything out here in front of us now. So we can start again with the little one, knee high on the backswing, turn through, extend, and again that club head should be at about chest high or belly button high. Again, back, extend, set, turn back, extend, set, turn back, extend, set, turn back, extend. So what we're looking for here is that club is still in front of our chest. Hands, arms, shaft, everything's still in the same alignments they were in at address. And if we do that, then I know that you're not slowing down your body rotation and having the club overtake and flip through impact. So this drill is a really freeing drill. Session 1, as I mentioned, can kind of get hard on you because we stay in this bent over position a little bit long. So it's not a great one to do a million times in a row. And so that's why I'm glad we're on to session 2, where we're just allowing ourselves to go ahead and extend all the way up in the follow through. Again, the club head's not going to finish over here. We're not rolling the face. We're not flipping the hands. We're just extending our spine and bringing those alignments all the way up. And I'll also notice in this position, the club face is looking up the arc in the follow through. It hasn't turned over. It's not looking straight up at the sky, but more on an angle with the swing arc. So this is another great drill. I think 10 minutes is a great amount of time to practice this. And if you have time, anytime throughout the day, you can practice it as many times as you want. And then after this one, when we get into our next session, I think it is going to be a great time for us to have a checkpoint and really see how everybody's doing. So at that point, I'm going to ask you guys to send me your swing videos. But at this point, right now, let's just do this session. And let's do a minimum of 10 minutes, but you can do it as much as you want, as long as you're not hurting yourself. And again, just the focus is that through impact, beyond impact, we're just going to feel like the spine goes from bent over to extended and up, and we still maintain all those alignments. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing your swings in a couple days.